actors. So everyone's like, have you seen? Have you seen? I was getting messages, I was getting calls. Have you seen? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about Big Brother Naija. Yes, I'm going to be talking about Big Brother Nigeria and dressing the contestants and just what the feedback was, the buzz, my state of mind, the inspiration for the collection, all that jazz. So if you want to hear more about this, keep watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please, it takes less than a minute, just hit the subscribe button below. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of this month, and only you can make that possible by hitting that subscribe button. Thank you as you do that. The theme for my Saturday night party was pop culture / denim. And if you know me, you know that my favorite decade, especially when it comes to pop culture, was definitely the 90s. The 90s gave us movies, gave us R&B, it gave us fashion. I feel like Black women really came out into their own in the 90s, especially 80s, 90s. I feel like that was a really good era for Black movies, for just Black pop culture in general. So of course I chose the 90s. So on my mood board were iconic Black women of the 90s. It was really important to me to just showcase Black women in that era, because I feel like that was the era that they really shined. I mean, we had on my mood board was women like Naomi Campbell, Nia Long, Janet Jackson, Diana Ross. I mean, these women, and girl bands like TLC, Destiny's Child. I feel like they had really good denim moments in the 90s, and I wanted to use that as a springboard for the looks for the contestants. So the very first person I'm talking, so Nengi's look. Let's talk about Nengi's look. Nengi's look was inspired by Janet Jackson's Poetic Justice look. I really felt like that was a very iconic moment for Janet Jackson in her fashion timeline. The one with the crop top and the parachute pants. So I wanted that for Nengi because I felt that that would be a different look. I'd never seen her in anything like that. But of course, Nengi has a beautiful body, and I wanted to still show that as well. So as opposed to a parachute pants, we went with fitted pants, and we ruched the bodies of the top just to have that crop look. And it was one of my favorite looks, to be honest, because it's something I see myself wearing. It's such an easy look to wear. Lucy's look was inspired by Diana Ross, and there's this picture, this black and white picture that I saw, and it was actually a direct interpretation of what she wore, but we just tweaked a little things, like the sash that we used was a little bit bigger, even though Lucy ended up not using the sash because I didn't factor in their mics. So but all the same, I chose this look for Lucy because I wanted something that was playful, young, sassy, because I saw that Lucy had been like opening up over the past couple of weeks. The party, which each party I saw that she was opening up more and having more fun. And I also noted that in the previous week, the look that she ended up taking it off and going for t-shirt and shorts. So I knew that comfort was important for Lucy, so I went with this look. It was a very comfortable look, and I noticed that she wore a denim jacket over it at first. I loved the moment she took off the denim jacket and she was just having fun. The pictures and the videos, just watching her have dance and have a lot of fun in that look was every single thing. Erica's look was very reminiscent of who Erica is, that free spirit, fun-loving Erica, the vibe. And it was inspired by Nia Long. Nia Long has this really petite look, and Erica has like similar looks, just that Erica is less hippie. So to create that hippie illusion, we added like structural details on the side to just give that illusion of like, you know, extra curves. And then it came with the bustier that had like a zip detail. I just wanted something that was very close to Erica's personality as possible. And of course we saw her have fun with the look. The next look is V's look. So V's look was the favorite of most people, yeah, because V's look was very, very what's the word that I can use to describe V's look? V's look was very, very detailed, and it was actually a lot of work to do, but I'm so glad it fits because it was quite nerve-wracking, that especially the bustier part, any little thing and you have things hanging out, boobs splurging out, you know, every designer's nightmare. But I was thankful that everything fit well. So V's look is a catsuit inspired by Naomi Campbell. Of course, everyone has been saying V has similar looks to Naomi Campbell, and you can sort of see that. So also, I really, really wanted V to look chic. Like V has so much, she's so good looking, and I feel like we don't really get to see that, and I really wanted to really showcase that, like, chic, that babe side of V. And I'm glad that she really, really rocked that look. Like, she looked really amazing in that look. The next person is Dora, and I feel Dora was the crowd's favorite in terms of just everything, because Dora's look was the wrap dress, and I wanted a wrap dress because Dora is quite full-chested, and I wanted her, first of all, I wanted her waist to look small, and I wanted her features to be accentuated as opposed to spilling over. So I mean, a wrap dress is a feel safe. If you watched my top looks for lady bosses, you'll see that I advise for every woman to own a black wrap dress in her collection, because a wrap dress is flattering to so many different body types. And I was so glad that it looked like that on her. And we added the bow detail because we wanted something also to make it look, you know, to make it look fun, to make it look sexy and still fun, because it was a party. So we wanted something that would still be simple and still have a little detail. And you know, yeah, those are the looks for each contestant. And yeah, so what was my mindset leading up to that day? I think for the most part, I was trying not to get dragged on social media because, oh my god, people are brutal, especially on Twitter. Oh my god, people will bring pitchforks, they'll bring daggers, you'll just be asking yourself, who sent me? Because people on Twitter are so, so I feel like for the most part, I was just trying not to get dragged. Imagine that. I mean, that's not a good way to think, but like, I just did not want to get dragged. In fact, 2 days before the show, talking to my friends, I was just like, I think even if I get dragged, I'll be fine. So I was prepping myself that just in case I get dragged, I was trying to mentally prepare myself for getting dragged, that I didn't even think of how amazing the feedback will be. Imagine that. And the crowning moment for me was Dora screaming. Do you know the worst thing? The worst thing that happened to me was just right before the show, NEPA took light. Yes. So I did not watch Dora's look live, because it now took us how long? I was now screaming the security's name to turn on the jet. They're about to wear my look. And it took, after turning on the jet, of course, DSTV will boot. So I missed all that. So I had to, so everyone was like, have you seen? I was getting messages, I was getting calls. Have you seen? Just like, oh my god, when I saw it, I was just like, wow, this is so amazing. And mind you, this was before she wore the dress. So I was just like nervous at the same time, that god, what if she now wears the dress and it doesn't fit after she has screamed? So you can just imagine my reaction where she wore the dress. And Kayode was really on his game. P.S. Kayode is the name that they've given BBN's cameraman. I don't know where the name came from, but I saw it on Twitter and I ran with it. Anyway, Kayode gave Dora good filming time. Dora looked gorgeous. Like, she looked so amazing, and you could tell that she knew that she looked so amazing. I mean, it was such a crowning moment for me, Dora in her dress. And and even the other contestants, Nengi said, oh, I feel like a superstar. That was another great moment for me. And what other important moments again? Oh, the important moments were the feedback on Twitter. I'm just going to put it up on the screen. Oh my god, I was literally looking for negative feedback because I just wanted to see like all the feedback. And my friend was like, the fact that you have to search for negative feedback, you should just like be happy, because negative feedback usually finds you. Like, you're not the one searching for negative, it will usually find you. So I just felt, I felt great. It was so amazing. And in the first, like, I think 5 minutes, we got like 200 followers. It was just going the power of BBN. And I think we've gotten about like 800 followers in total since the show, because we were on 40.2 before BBN, and now we're on 41k and counting. So so feedback, people will want to know, as a designer, what does this do for your brand? So has it translated to direct sales? No, it hasn't. I just want to be factual with you guys. But let me tell you something. I do not regret doing it, because guess what? We have 800 new people that probably never ever heard of the brand before BBN, that now know of the Lady Biba brand. So first of all, that is even amazing. And now it's not up to me, it's up to our team to turn those people into paying customers. So that's a little thing that I would chip in when it comes to marketing. If from marketing, brand awareness, you have to have goals, and really it was brand awareness for us, not necessarily sales, although we have put the pieces on pre-order. So if you're interested in any of the pieces that the contestants wore, you can order it. But the goal really was for brand awareness, and I believe that we got that, and it was positive brand awareness. So for that, I would say that Big Brother was definitely a good one for us. So obviously, I know that we're definitely going to see the impact over the next couple of months, because we're going to turn those people into, at least we're going to turn a percentage of those people into paying customers, and that's where I feel it would down the line. I mean, if you're in marketing, you know these things already. So that was really it. That was the general feedback that I have. I just thought to share with you guys, because I know that people wanted to know how. That's it for today's video. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed before, please do me a solid and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.